Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite. In today's video, I have a set of 3 news stories for you. The first one has to do with Huobai. There's some things going on with this exchange that's raising some question marks. Next, I have a Theta update for everyone. Yes, I'm bringing Theta back into the mix. And the last one has to do with Silvergate. There's something big that happened to this US bank that is adding a lot of fuel to the fire for whether crypto needs to be regulated, and we'll talk about that one. But before we get there, let's check out the overall portfolios. If you see the overall current balance, you can see it's about 11,595. My last video is about 10,500. So there's a $1,000 jump there. And what I did, I actually moved my Theta, T-Fuel, and Theta Drop holdings back into my main portfolio. Before, when I removed it from this portfolio, I put it into this miscellaneous Theta portfolio that I just created, and I don't think that's realistic to what I actually have. So this is more my normal main portfolio, and then I have that growth portfolio that I talk about with my Patreon. But if you're interested in this one, I think this is a better reflection of what we have. So if I zoom out, you can see my all-time high was closer to 28,000, almost 29,000 with the Theta holdings in there as well. But right now, I'm still dollar cost averaging every single day. And you can see as the portfolio is slowly growing over time, over those past couple days, here's the 7-day and the 30-day, as the crypto market has been pretty flat. Just continuous DCA makes that flat crypto market look a little bit like an increase. So that is what I'm doing every single day. So that is the portfolio update for you. Now let's dig into those 3 stories. The first one, like I said, it has to do with Huobai. And there's a lot of things happening over there that's raising some question marks. I like this article. I'll link it in the description below because it has some key takeaways that are pertinent to actually what is happening. So Huobai has confirmed its plans to cut down its workforce by 20%. Now this in and of itself isn't too unusual because a lot of companies, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, you name it, a lot of Coinbase, crypto companies, tech companies, a lot of companies are starting to trim their workforce. So that by itself is not too bad. Of course, I do feel for the people who lost their jobs, but the other 2 bullet points also are something that I am interested in. So the exchange is rumored to have also taken down internal communication channels, to be forcing employees to receive their salaries in stablecoins, and to have canceled various employee benefits. So that has a lot of question marks there as to why they would do that. I don't exactly know the answer to that. And then Justin Sun of Tron also moved over $100 million in stablecoins to the exchange earlier today. So that is another question mark as to why they have turned off internal communication between the employees at Huobai, and also why did Justin Sun move over such a large amount of money. So that is something, like I said, I just want to keep you up to date of what's happening over at Huobai. Hopefully this isn't another exchange that is potentially going under, but with that huge inflow of stablecoins, maybe that could be something that keeps it afloat. So that's the first bit of news. The next bit of news has to do with Theta. So Theta Video API is now supporting Edge live streaming in just service, and this is pretty big. As you know, I am a huge Theta fan and Theta bull, and the more that they stick to their core, the video streaming and making video streaming much better across the board is something that I'm 100% into. So Theta Video API continues to advance to the next step of video streaming, decentralized video streaming, with the Edge live streaming ingest service. So this is the first step towards totally decentralized ingest, encoding, transcoding for live streaming. And that is all on Theta Video API. Before they were using cloud services like AWS to do that, but now they are starting to do it 100% in-house. So that is a huge move forward for Theta, and I'm happy to hear it. And the last story that I want to talk about has to do with Silvergate. So let's dig into this real quick. It is a US bank that is halting withdrawals. So it's hit with an $8 billion crypto withdrawal, not halting withdrawals. They've actually done a really good job with all the withdrawals that have come their way, but it's a lot, as you see, $8 billion. So around 2/3 of the bank's customers pulled their deposits in the final 3 months of 2022. And the bank has sold about $5.2 billion in assets in order to cover the costs and remain liquid. And unlike all of the other crypto firms, the decentralized ones, the Web3 ones, this one, as of right now, is still staying afloat, which is very good to see. So you can't say the same for Terra Luna. You can't say the same for Voyager, BlockFi, and all those other huge exchanges that have gone under. At least we know the centralized services, they are kind of doing their due diligence and staying afloat. So that is something that is good to see. One thing that they're also doing to combat this, much like Huobai, is reducing their workforce. They've cut their staff by about 40% or 200 people, and they're starting to try and trim money wherever they can so that they can save it. So that is the last thing I want to talk about. And you can also see it reflected in the stock price. If we go year to date, 1 year is more a better depiction of it. They're down about 90% in the 1 year, which is a huge amount. And then if we zoom out, back here in 2020 is before they started dabbling with crypto. After they started dabbling with crypto, you can see that their stock price exploded. And now that a lot of withdrawals are coming from the crypto space, they're down to about where they started before crypto. So that is the last thing I wanted to leave you with, is just how rocky the overall crypto market is. Like I said at the beginning, I'm taking the time to purchase crypto every single day. If you're interested, I do have a Patreon link in the description below. If not, a like and subscribe on the YouTube channel would mean a lot, and I'll see you on the next one.